Hello and welcome to this edition of GameTime with Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn for the PlayStation 3. Joining us as always is Chrono Ocelot, our currently level 41 White Mage, and today what we're going to be getting into is continuing along with our storyline quest. So I believe last time we left with our storyline, we beat up Titan eventually, and we had to come back out to Camp Bronze Lake to have a chat to Miss Yistola. So in the background over here, we have Miss Yistola waiting for us. So let's go and have a chat and see what she has to say. I am relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Okay, so we go and complete that by collecting some weak little items and whatnot. Good stuff. Okay, so I have another chat to Miss Yistola. Alright. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know you can do that. Look at that. So by hitting the right stick downwards, I can change the size of that window that I'm working with. So, interesting. Alright, so Yistola is keen to discuss your next task. Alright. Alright, though word will already have reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Chrono. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Okay, so now I have to go have a chat to Rock Shiki, which is back out there in the Limsa area. And what I'm going to do is, honestly, we got a level 33 fate there. That's interesting. But I've been running through a lot of money teleporting out. So what I am going to do instead is just going to go ahead and pop on Epoch, and we will join you. Well, I guess we'll pause the video for now, then we'll join you again once we're in Limsa. Alright, so we'll see you soon. Okay, and welcome back. So here we are in the upper decks of Limsa, and we are going to be looking for Ratat Shinki, or Ratat Rashiki, whatever her name was. And just gonna jump over this pillar here in order to get to her. There we go. Okay. Storm Commander. It's good to see you, Sergeant Ocelot. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I'm pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. Suffice it to say, we are glad to have a Scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to Admiral Forthwith. Thought her name was something else. I don't know, maybe Forthwith means something else anyway. Anyway, please send my regards to the Scions of the 7th Dawn. Until next time, Sergeant. Oh, well, thanks guys, appreciate that. Speak of the Scions. Chrono, this is Minfilia. Yistola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Yistola emerged from Gormoro unscathed, while Tataru and the others seem as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. So I gotta go all the way back to her too now. That's gonna be fantastic. Return to the Waking Sands. I am not enthusiastic about doing that at all. Alright, so a teleport. I'll be teleporting all the way up to Horizon. Okay, well it's not too bad. I set that as a registered favorite destination, luckily. So 200 gil to get there. Pretty sure there's a boat that takes me there too. Yeah, I wonder if there was a boat that leaves out of Limsa. Kind of feel like there is, but I'm not 100% sure. Probably would have saved us about 70 gil to do that. At some time, of course. So of course we're going to pop on an epoch now. And make our way right on back to the Waking Sands. Yeah, I'm actually pretty comfortable with my character's appearance right now too. I really do enjoy his outfit that we have on. With the little purple bow, got his little purple hair, or his purple staff, got his purple hair, purple pants and all that good stuff, and then white clothing on top of it. Pretty nice in my opinion. And then, not sure if you guys noticed at all either, but Epoch, I put him on a little bit of armor. This is the Maelstrom armor that we have here. Pretty nice, interesting, a little new. Really doesn't change his stats, like not even remotely, but still something nice. So yeah, we'll make our way back over to this little area. Since we continue the storylines, should have us come here a lot more often. Bubble rum grum. Okay. Epoch gonna run in here, all the way down into the Waking Sands. Yes. Oh, they changed the music. What's going on here? Huh. What's going on? Everybody's knocked out. Oh no, what's going on over here? Everybody's knocked out. Are they dead? Obviously something happened here. Let's go and take a peek and see what was that happened. Somebody's running about. That's good. Alright. Norexia, and then Philia's not here. Looks like she might have been kidnapped. This one is glad, walking one is safe. Oh yeah, I have the ability to see what happened. So place your bets now. My money is on that guy in the red armor. That's where money's on.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heavens he is safe. Louis Soir, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight, I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions. There speaks the supreme Scion. I'll grant you her courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender. Denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough! We leave! Bring the prisoners.
Walking one. When you feel it, ask this one too. You just got kicked out the sky like a soccer ball. You're alright. In case walking one returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thanalan, walking one must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect the walking one miniphilia from imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Must have been a hard kick, yeah? So Eastern Thanalan, we have to go to a church. This is such a... No! No, not Direxia. Alright, so off to Thanalan we go. I believe she said East Thanalan. Some church. I think at Eastern Thanalan that'd be the place of what is that place? Yeah, Thanalan. Drybone? Is that what it is? Drybone it is. Okay, so of course for the sake of the video, teleport to Drybone costs 222. So expensive. They better pay off. That's all I gotta say. They have to pay off. Need some money to replace all of these travels that I've been doing for my White Mage quests and storyline quests, just back and forth, to collect some money. This place always gives me a hard time trying to get out of it. I'm not sure which direction to take. Ever. So we're just gonna try this one. Yeah, it looks like this is it. Yeah, right around this way, I suppose. Yeah, this is the little graveyard area. Apparently the wrong side of it though, so I've got to get upstairs on it. Which should be right there. There we go. Go around this way, jump the graves. Set the fence. Off we go. Okay, it's a church. You there, tell me, is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I could do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned no curses of my enemy, or cursed my enemies, Father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses, I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. Nice. 319 covers this trip, but not enough for all the other stuff too. How could this have happened? You are certain that Miniphilia was among those taken by the Guardians? Yep, I used my powers. Let's pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Miniphilia's. I've known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquis, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father. Hey, that's Sid Garland. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquis. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquis is a survivor of the Battle of Cartanu. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marquis, I want you to look after Chrono. Do you understand? Yes, Father. You're not fooling nobody with them goggles on your forehead. Sid Garland, we watched the intro video. Alright, achievement unlocked, those who wait. So now you have a side quest for us. What's the side quest have to do with? Getting a linen turban and some money. Thank you, Carrie cannot have escaped Father Iliad's sharp eyes, yet he makes no note of it. Okay. Death begets death, especially in those places where privation is the sovereign. A course left unburied is as a rich field to Vilken, where they may sow pestilence and water it with their miasma. Now, nowhere is the rule of privation so apparent as in Lost Hope. A man may die upon the roadside there and go unclaimed, for no ties bind these unhappy folk together except a common misfortune. Their homelands are no more. But as long as they live, some hope remains, and so we must thwart pestilence ere it it begins. Will you deliver this repellent to those streets of sorrow? What do I have to do? I should drop off some repellent somewhere? Show somebody a stick of vodka and repellent. Okay, sure. And now let's take a peek at you. You can't take it with you. Excuse me, Chrono. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe. Don't know what that is either. Which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Ulda in Mosti to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle nose pincers. Chisel and pincers, I don't know where I would get those from. If you are willing to do this, please note that as they are uncommon tools, you may need to visit the Goldsmiths Guild and browse the markets in order to find them. Okay, so I need some chisels and pincer. Okay, chisels and a pincer. What is this? A little elbow grease. Okay. Just my luck. I scavenged this here. I scavenged this here oven, thinking I could use it to make myself hot meals, but it looks to be in a bad way. Lots of dents and a few holes even. Hey, you're pretty well traveled, ain't you? Ever seen one of these before? Or better yet, know how to fix it? No? Bah. Wait, I know who we ought to ask. Mind showing this oven to Marquise for me? He repaired a clockwork toy I found once, so maybe he can do something with it. Why don't you just show me? He's right over here. Is there something I can do for you? This is an alchemist's alembic. Alembic. I don't know what that is. I don't know how to pronounce that either. But you say the boy wishes to use it for cooking. I suppose it would be possible were I to make some modifications, but I would need a bronze ornament hammer to do so. Can you bring me one? Or you need only go as far as Camp Drybone to find a merchant who sells tools. Alright, so Camp Drybone to get some... Get off the chair. Eesh. No manners, I tell you, Chrono. I'm on furniture and whatnot. Alright, so we gotta go to Camp Drybone, where we will get the hammer from somebody. Then next up we're going to take off to Ulda to purchase some new those pincers and something else, a chisel. There you go, that's what we need. So get some needle nose pincers and a ballpoint chisel, and then of course pick up one of these things too. Let's see here, who's selling stuff? Delivery Google. Should be somebody behind the desk as well, I think. Got a diamonker back there. What about inside here? Haha, there you go. Okay, purchase tools. I need a, do you say a bronze ornament hammer? Ooh, can't remember. Yes, bronze ornament hammer. How much you charging for it, mate? 511 gil. What else can make this? A blacksmith at level 4. Let's see. I think we have our blacksmith up to level 4. Bronze. Drilling hammer. Chase hammer. Needle nose pincers. I wonder if I can get all this stuff from actually crafting it instead. I don't see anything about a ballpoint hammer. There we go, bronze ornament hammer. Hit hammer chase. Which is chase hammer. Which I'm missing some ash lumber in order to make that. In order to make some ash lumber, I need some ash logs, which I actually do not have either. Yeah, so I'm straight out of luck anyway. Field gear, weapons, yeah. I doubt they're gonna have what I actually need here. Which is fine, I suppose. Junk bunker. Yeah, no, you don't have anything I need here. Okay, so again, we're going to do another pausing of the video. And as we take off to Ul'dah, gallop right on over that direction. Actually, no, before we do that, there we go. Let's go ahead and, no, we'll go to Ul'dah first. Alright, so we'll go to Ul'dah first, and by heading down this way. And then what we're going to do is go to these right here, pick up these little quests on our way back through. So alright guys, so again we're going to pause the video for us and we'll be right back again. Okay, and welcome back. So we did take a side detour while we were running about through here, the Camp Blackbrush area, which is in central Thanalan. We were on our way over to Ul'dah down here, but what we ended up seeing was a little quest thing right here, plagued by indecision. If you look up to the top right in our duty list, you'll see that it says show Zazawaka the stick of fire can repel it. So that was actually the quest that we had to do. Zazawaka is right up here, so of course you have to run all the way to this little water gate right here, and then you just run through the cave and it takes you over here. So that's where we're at. What business do you have here, stranger? Oh, you come from St. Adama Landema. Ah, the vial can repel it. The good father told me last moon of this plan. He is a man that keeps his word, and 'twas kind of him to have you deliver it. Did he tell you where and how this is to be used? I fear I have little knowledge of alchemy. Sure, I don't know either. Sprinkle a repellent at the destination. This destination right there, okay. So instead of going to my items, I'm just going to select it twice, come down to my duty list, and click this right there. Not that one, the next one. I guess not. Okay, so this is a destination, but okay, never mind. So I don't have to select, just select the destination with X, and that counts as one location. Perfect. Easy enough. Easier than what I was doing, at least. 2. Yeah. 3. And the other one's going to be up top. This direction. It's very hidden away. Okay, so this has been sprinkled. What is this shit growing here? Some little herbs. They look like the same type of feathers used to make my little staff I have there on my back. Okay, have a chat back to Zazawaka. Thank you, stranger. These streets to you may seem wretched, and none here would deny that they are. But last year, they had the look of a charnel house. So fiercely did the pestilence rage. Tell Father Eluid we owe him a debt of life. I confess, though, I wonder if we are saved from a plague only to perish in war. We have little love for Garlemald here, and news from them who burned our homes travels fast. What chance does Lost Hope have against a force that plucked Alamigo like a ripe peach? Fight or flee, we must make plans, yet few have ears to listen to me. They have too much to fear already, too many demons to slay every hour. Okay, good to know, mate. Alright, so now I need to talk back to you, to the father, and we should be all set. Next up, back on the epoch. And now we will continue again by pausing the video, and we'll be right back as soon as we reach Ul'dah. Okay, and welcome back, guys. So, we are now in Ul'dah, Steps of Thor, to be specific, and right in front of the Goldsmith's Guild, to be even more specific. So we're gonna run over to the guild receptionist here. No, not the guild receptionist. We're gonna have a chat to the guild supplier and see what they have to say. Anything special we might need from them. No, it doesn't look like the guild supplier needs anything. Here we go. We need to have a chat to this person over here. Okay, a ballpoint chisel. Why, yes, we happen to have a surplus of that particular tool. By all means, take one if you so desire. An odd request, if you don't mind me saying. It has a very limited number of applications. Perfect, thank you. Yeah, because obviously I couldn't craft it. The next thing is going to be required. Where at now? At the markets. Perfect. Save just a little bit of time. What we're going to do is travel to the Weavers Guild. Just because I know that I can successfully use a sprint and make it all the way to the markets from the Weavers Guild. And there are no aetherites that are close enough. So, yeah. Okay, that's the one thing about using these aetherites is that they always do pop you in the location that, I guess, like so if it's the Weavers Guild, they pop you right in front of the Weavers Guild so you can actually run forward and just arrive there. Okay. This person, Sitgoat. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning, my word, did you say needle nose pincers? Oh, you must be a skilled craftsman indeed. Please take this pair as a gift. By the by, do you have a representation here in the exchange? If not, I'll be most interested in discussing a partnership. Nice, okay, so he thinks that we have talent just because we asked for that. Okay, well we don't. And also I've done another quest that had to do with you. And apparently you're not a good person to be in business with. Alright, so our stuff is good. Now we just have to go back to... It's like our dry bone. Should be the next area that we teleport back to. So that being the case... Dry bone... 198. I hope we did everything we need to do over here. Sincerely do, because it would suck to have to come all the way back again because we forgot to pick up something. Okay, dry bone, here we are. Make it back up to Mr. Sid Garland. He's going by the guise of what's his nuts? Marquise, there we go. Or Marquis. Not really sure how to pronounce it proper, but that's the beauty of Final Fantasy, is that it really doesn't matter how you pronounce it. Because there's nobody who's going to really correct you with it. As long as you know what you're talking about. Read it any way you want to. Looks like I got another quest for us, so we'll have a chat to you a little bit later on. We actually do all the side quests off camera because we just don't want it to hold up anything else. So thank you, Chrono. Sometimes for what ails us in thinking, we find relief in doing. The ministration to exiles is one of the duties of the Church of Saint Adama Ladama. I pray that someday, with the grace of the gods, they may find again what they have lost. Okay, just want some money, please. Thank you. There you go, that makes up for all the travels. Thank you. Have you brought the tools requested? That I have, sir. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, this sensation still stirs within me. Remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. So obviously Sid is suffering from a little amnesia. Pardon me, Chrono. This was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Elund. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it's best that it be returned to him. Okay, just tell me where to find this lady and we'll take it over there. We're outside, perfect. Good day to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? No, just kind of give him this. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that their cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquise said that it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Tribone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marquis manage to repair this device? I knew he had talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. That it does. Okay, alright guys, so on behalf of Chrono Ocelot and myself right now, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this edition of Game Time with Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn for the PlayStation 3. And what we're going to be doing is we'll do a couple of these side quests right now off camera, and then when we need to pop back into the storyline, we're definitely going to pull back onto camera for our next episode. So alright guys, until then, this is me, Chrono, saying bye bye and farewell. We'll see you soon.